Sarah Palin.
That could be a plausible idea.
Yeah, she was the governor, of course.
She was like, "We'll get people to come here. Don't worry."
This is the same woman who could see Russia from her house. So having a Hard Rock cafe in fucking Alaska.
Didn't she say something about polar bears too?
Oh yeah, she said a whole bunch of shit. And so Hard Rock in Alaska doesn't seem implausible because it's there.
Huh. You think maybe in a larger city like Anchorage or something?
Right, Horner.
Yeah, but what's the difference between Horner and Anchorage? It's got to be like what, 15 people?
Population?
Nah, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Someone look up population.
Go ahead, man. You do it. What's the next thing in line?
We have Coots. Koot apostrophe S.
Oh, wow. Coots. Wow.
That's like the greatest name.
I can't even, like... This is the best town ever.
Actually, no. It gets better.
There's a Hard Rock and a Coots.
We got
98,700 in Anchorage?
98,000.
No, 200.
298,000.
Oh.
Who is that,
In
Anchorage?
2015.
Is that Anchorage?
Yeah.
Yes, I said
Thank you. Jesus Christ. Talking to Mike like a normal human being? Well, that's on a fucking radio show.
Bo the Fool, welcome to everybody on the table that Alf hates right now.
Yeah, that's right.
And we have Humpies.
What?
Great Alaskan Ale
Oh
House.
my God, that is awesome.
Humpies.
But it's right next door to Coots.
Right, yeah, right. They're across the street from each other.
Exactly, and they're both right next door to a pharmacy.
5,003 people.
There's 5,003 people in Horner.
Wow.
And they have a Hard Rock Cafe. Wow.
Hey,
Something
man.
not right there.
Nah, you know what? I bet it's probably one of those it's probably one of those like rich towns, like how they have Aspen. There could be a lot of money in Horner. We might have just hit the jackpot in fucking Alaska.
I want to go see it now. Like, I kind of
You can always look up the cost of living. Let me see the cost of living.
I'm curious.
Pretty sure it's low.
I'm like really kind of wanting to go see it now. Here, sir,
Here you are.
sir.
Here you are.
Sir.
I was gonna say, here you are.
What is that? G.
Looks like it. Yeah, G.
G. Georgia.
And
There's there. And
you know what? I think Horner might be a suburb of Anchorage, possibly.
maybe it is.
It could be.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it's like the rich side of Anchorage.
Yeah, it is. No wonder.
What'd you roll?
So really, the
He got
Hard
G
Rock is in
and an
Anchorage.
N.
He's got Georgia, and then we're looking for something.
Roll
with
again.
N.
We've hit the Temple
Hey.
Terrace.
Hey,
We've hit the
Atlanta.
Temple Terrace of fucking Anchorage.
Did
That's
we do Atlanta last week?
We did Atlanta before, man. Go somewhere else.
We got Augusta, Athens, Andersonville,
Andersonville.
Americus.
Let's go to Andersonville.
That's
Americas?
Americus.
Americus. Oh, it's Americus.
That's where we're going.
Americas. Americas.
So we solved the mystery of Horner, Alaska. It's really a suburb of Anchorage.
Yeah, and it costs roughly $122 to feed a family of 4 per week in Anchorage.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Cost of living is...
How much?
The cost of living is really low there.
Well, because nobody wants to really live in Alaska.
I mean, jeez.
But now that's starting to sound
Just
really nice.
to feed a family of 4 per week. So what's that? 244. So that's what? $488. It's $488 a fucking month. Basically $500 a month to feed a family of 4. That's crazy.
Oh.
That's
Facts.
stupid low.
Does that include pets?
Oh,
I'm just saying, you know.
It could.
You see a family of 4, but what about the pets? They don't get a say in this?
nah, man, they can go fucking hunt some squirrels or some shit.
Yeah, they got like they keep a timber wolf. I guess I don't fucking know.
So what's going on with Americus, man?
I just want some background music.
That's where we're at with it, sir.
We got Floyd's Pub.
Floyd.
Floyd. JJ's Wings and Things.
I wonder what the things are.
Urban Restaurant and Lounge.
Wow, urban.
Urban. Yep.
Urban?
Urban.
Okay, Bo, movie time.
Urban?
Everybody already rolled?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was fast.
That was the last one?
Yep.
Hey, Bo, some movies. Or
Huh.
what's going on in Tampa? Outside of the monster truck rally.
You talking to the mic, brother Latino?
I did talk to my dad.
No, you're talking to the side of the mic.
I am talking right here.
Like to the side of its face?
Right here.
Well, let's see. We got movies. We got some Jumanji still in theaters. Why? Why?
Fuck you, man.
Because it's The Rock and Kevin Hart, bitch. That's why. You don't have to keep asking that question.
We got Paddington 2. If you really like the first one that you may have not known existed,
Is that
the second one is in theaters.
did you say Paddington?
Yes, that's right.
Like
the bear.
Like the bear?
Yes. He's got 2 movies. Apparently, got a second one. I know there was a first one.
Wait,
But that's
Isn't that
interesting.
the little bear with the raincoat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That bear.
Paddington Bear.
Insidious, The Last Key is out.
Still there.
Still there. That just came out last week, I think, though.
Hang on.
The Commuter. That's the train movie with fucking
Liam Neeson.
yeah, Qui-Gon Jinn. Fucking The Post.
Taken, dude.
The Post is a movie about, I think, the Washington Post, I believe.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
correct.
it's based on a true story.
I would
Based on
hope
a true
so.
story about them breaking some news back in the 70s.
That's neat. And Star Wars The Last Jedi is still in theaters. And fucking great movie. Proud Mary looks pretty dope. Lady's an assassin of some sort. Or hit woman. Or yeah, it's that one of the ladies out flights. One of the
Taraji, man.
women.
One of the sisters.
Yeah.
One of the sisters.
The Greatest Showman. I have no clue what all that's about. Pitch Perfect 3. Woo! Right? Yeah, singing
That's
movie. There's 3 of them now.
That's the end of it.
Uh,
Thank God.
That's
Darkest Hour.
That's a military movie.
Is it?
Darkest
Oh, it's a
Hour.
history biography. Interesting.
Is it? It's like the.
A
minutes-
thrilling and inspiring true story begins at the precipice of World War II. As within days of becoming Prime Minister of Great Britain, Winston Churchill must face one of his most turbulent and defining trials. That's the Darkest Hours, ladies and gentlemen, talking about motherfucking Winston Churchill and shit.
Hey, was that movie that what's his name? Thor's in, but it's like it's based on just like 9/11. Like it just happened, and they sent a bunch of guys in to Saudi Arabia or some shit to.
I have no clue.
I forget what the name is called.
It literally, it was the one that it was the one that just came
Yeah,
on the
just-
television. It was whatever it was called like the declassification of the horse soldiers or something like that.
I don't know. Never
Yeah,
heard
it's
of
some ridiculously true story.
it. There is also
That's
Molly's
the only type of
Game.
true story there is.
Molly's Game. I don't.
Why don't you tell us about it, Bo?
It's the revenge of Molly
Let's see.
Ringwald.
Let's find out. Molly's Game. It is a crime film biography.
About Molly Ringwald.
The true story of Molly Bloom, a beautiful young Olympic-class skier who ran the world's most exclusive high-stakes poker game for a decade before being arrested in the middle of a night by 17 FBI agents wielding automatic weapons.
That actually
what?
sounds
Wait,
pretty
for
fucking
what
good.
though?
Hold
Wait
on.
a minute. What the fuck?
Her players included Hollywood royalty, sports
Oh.
stars, business titans, and finally, unbeknown to her, the Russian mob.
That's the shit that Shia LaBeouf got busted in.
Her only ally was her criminal defense lawyer, Charlie Jaffe, who learned there was much more to Molly than the tabloids led people to believe.
So she's a spy.
All right, so my whole
playing
thing.
this
So
chick? Yeah.
that actually sounds pretty good, but why did they need to throw in the description that she was a skier?
Because she was an Olympic skier. That's why.
I mean, was that necessary?
You kind of
It
need
is
to throw that
necessary
in
for
there.
a story, Swiss.
I mean, that does sound pretty interesting, though.
I mean, even if she wasn't an Olympic skier, this chick is running an illegal like high stakes poker game involving
because
like
this
CEOs
is a
and
true
celebrities.
story. That's why it's important, I think, because it's a true story.
But what I'm saying is,
Here's the thing: I could understand what you were saying if it wasn't a true story. Because that like okay, so she's an Olympic skier. Who cares? You know? But in this case, it's a true story. So it's like, yo, that's like an actual person. Like this is an Olympic
factual stuff. Man.
Skier. This shit happened.
Yeah.
You know, like if it were like just some random movie, like a Seth Rogen movie, like at that point, I'm like, this is a comedy, right?
That's because a high stakes poker game getting busted up that has to have Seth Rogen in it.
Well, because it's an Olympic skier that goes poker thing.
That's fucking screams.
What
Seth
else,
Rogen.
bro? Do we got?
Right. You know, and then there's also The Shape of Water, that scary Benicio del Toro movie. I think it's
everything with
supposed to be scary.
Benicio del Toro is scary.
Not Benicio Toro. I'm so sorry. That's not it. It's Robert Rodriguez, I think it is. No. Guillermo.
Why don't you open up and tell us?
Guillermo del Toro,
They all look the same.
I think.
That's racist.
What is that? Was that Benicio's little brother? It's Guillermo
Why don't you tell us about
del
The Shape of
Toro.
Water,
Guillermo.
bro. Tell us about The Shape of Water.
Fucking something about water in it, motherfucker. Let's see.
It's about Flint. It's a story about Flint, Michigan.
Elisa is a mute, isolated woman who works as a cleaning lady in a hidden, high-security government laboratory in 1962 Baltimore.
Ugh. It had a great premise until they fucking said it was in
Right.
1962.
And Baltimore. Her life changes forever when she discovers the lab's classified secret.
It's just a silent shot at Baltimore. What the fuck was that?
I don't know why. It just sounded really good. A
Those motherfuckers stole the Browns, man.
A mysterious scaled creature from South America that lives in a water tank. As Elisa develops a unique bond with her new friend, she soon learns that it's fate and very survival
This is like
lies.
the stupidest fucking movie
No,
ever.
no. It's fate and very survival lies in the hands of a hostile government agent and a marine biologist.
What the fuck is it's like a new version of Free Willy? What the fuck is that?
With the person though, like
Yeah.
fish person.
With like a mutated person. It's like
Right.
if they mutated Free Willy.
Oh, no.
Then there's also I, Tanya. 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Wait, wasn't that the same as that 3 Billboards movie?
Well, that's the one. That's the same one.
It's the same movie, right?
Yeah, same movie.
Wow, it's been out for a good time.
Then there is this Agnathasabasi. Agnyaathavaasi.
We got Bollywood? It's a Bollywood movie?
Agnathasabasi.
Sounds like it.
Sounds like a Bollywood movie to me.
Condordido.
Nah, that shit's got subtitles. Whatever it
Yeah.
is, if you guys going to see that movie, just be prepared to read.
Disaster Artist.
Oh, yeah, Disaster Artist is still in theaters. Justice League is still in theaters, which is
Hanging on.
surprising.
God, slow death with that one.
Jai Simaha.
That's not Bollywood.
Simha.
That's a Bollywood one.
Not Simba, Simha. And Tiger Zinda Hai.
Well, these Bollywood movies really taking over. man.
Apparently.
Yeah, man.
Or maybe it's just the Veterans
We're just in
24.
Tampa, that's all.
Yeah, I was gonna say. but
Or it
there's a lot
could
of-
just be the Veterans.
Yeah, there's a lot of Indian people over there.
I don't know, but apparently that's the movies, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of last minute showings there, people. So if you're, got nothing to do tonight and want to go check out a movie, there you have it.
You got a jacket, man, because it's not exactly warm
Yeah, it's
outside.
fucking
right now.
cold.
Alrighty then.
What's going on in Tampa, sir?
The original Tampa Bay Grilled Cheese Fest, which is over.
Oh,
It ended at 6 o'clock, but you know what? It's not going on tomorrow. So, yeah. Shark Days at the Florida Aquarium is going on until January 14th. So if you don't know anything about sharks, go to the aquarium. The Scandinavian Trade Association Viking Fest is going on until tomorrow, brought to you by the Tampa Bay Brewing Company.
How about Achilles is over there?
At the Viking Fest?
Yep.
Well, shout out to him. Monster Jam. Started today at 7 p.m. It's going on at Ray J. So if you want to go there, it's showing a picture of Gravedigger, who, for anybody who's, over the age of fucking, what, you got to be like 30 to know who the fuck Gravedigger is?
Or Bigfoot.
not necessarily, man. Gravedigger has been around for a while.
Well, Gravedigger's got fame, bro.
See, I remember when I was a kid and they mentioned monster trucks, it was always big. They even had a cartoon on it.
Yeah, it's Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot.
It's Bigfoot. Bigfoot and Gravedigger.
But he got replaced by Gravedigger.
Of course. Winter Jam. Started today at 6 p.m. over at